Good morning, Tamika. Hey, love. Getting ready for work. Well, getting ready to go head to work, but I gotta stop and get my I gotta stop at the Thorntons to get my ice. I'm good. I'm good on gas. I don't need gas. Thank you for the thumbs up, love. But I gotta stop to get my ice. Head on to work. It is a gloomy, cloudy, rainy day. When they say fall is kicking in, it's kicking in. California, I was watching the news this morning, and they say California got triple digits, or will have triple digits, like hot and sunny. They having a ball out there. I guess we shouldn't complain. We got it's raining, it's cloudy, but it's warm. It's not cold. So come on, right? When you want the light to change in a hurry, it don't. When you don't want the light to change in a hurry, when you do want the light to change in a hurry, it don't. You up early. Are you getting ready for work? Why you up so early? Girl, I will be rolling over. Hey, Rod. There go my Rod. What's going on? You up too? Why you up so early? Are y'all getting ready for work? Or y'all just early birds? Because let me tell you something. I'm not an early bird unless I'm going to work. When I'm going to work, I'm an early bird. If I'm not going to work, I'm not an early bird. But my daughter's godmothers, my kids' godmother, honey, them ladies are early birds. I don't care. They don't care if they got to work or not. If they got to do whatever, they get up early in the morning. Like literally, we went out. When I told you guys I went out with Sydney's godmom, and she she still got up the next day at 7 a.m. Ain't no way. If I'm out and I don't get in till 2 or 3, I'm not getting up at no 7 a.m. But some people, my mother used to do that. My mom was early, but she go to bed every day at 7. She gets up at 4 o'clock and starts her day. 4 a.m. to start her day. Okie dokie. Okay, guys, I got to. Where's my card? Here it is. Here's my cards. Okay, I gotta run in here right quick. Give me like 2 and 2. I'm just getting a cup of ice. guys. Okay, I'm back. So I'm at the counter. Let me put my ice down and take my mask off so you can understand me, because I know I'm muffled. So I'm at the counter and something says, Gina, you better get that Powerball in Mega. So I got my tickets, y'all. I got my tickets. You all better go get your tickets, because I heard this is a big one. So I got my tickets. And if I win, y'all know how I am. If I win, when I win, the Queendom's gonna win. That's how I do it. If I win, we all win. The Queendom's gonna win. So, and at first I wasn't gonna get it. I was just like, no, I'll get it later. But sometimes when that little voice tells you to do something, you just got to do it, because that could have been, that angel saying, this is going to be your winning, your winning ticket. This is going to be your win. Look, if I won 10,000, I'm good. 20,000, I'm good. 5,000, I'm good. You understand? I'm not greedy. Just let me win a little bit. Let me win a little bit. What y'all was talking about? Let me see why I got to stop here. Not today, Miss Gina. Oh, good, Ryan. You don't have to work today. Please come on in. All is welcome. Very much appreciated. Yep. I'm off today, but I had to go drop off my son's glucose meter at school. Oh, because the one he had at school stopped working. Oh, he needs that. He needs that. You got to, look, I know us mommies, us school mommies, we don't play. We don't play when them kids need their medication, when them kids need lunch, when them kids need an extra change of clothes. Y'all know, because I know I did it over and over and over again. The school would call me and they would say, oh, Angel had an accident, or, one of the twins had an accident, and we need for you to bring an extra change of clothes or something like that. So I get it. You said she a busy. Yep, you be busy. You busy moms. Busy. 6 people watching. Come on, we can get some more thumbs up this morning. Everybody show some love. Let us know that you're up with us, with the Queendom. We just chit-chatting while I'm on my way to work. That's all. All the school buses are out. I haven't even seen the school buses, like before. I seen them, my kids take the school bus to school, to their high school. When they were going to junior high, they walked. Their junior high school was literally right up the street. So they walked. But now they take the school bus. Won't be for long, because Farron is going to be having driver's ed. And then once he gets his permit and all that stuff, his driver's ed stuff together, then he'll be driving to school. And then he'll be driving, home. I'm so tired. I look tired. My eyes are puffy. I tried to put some ice cubes and stuff up under that. What are you doing? You don't turn from the... Oh, my Lord. This fool was making a left turn from the right lane. You don't make a left turn from the right lane. If I would have kept straight, he would have ran right into me. These people, I'm telling you. I remember when, this was back when my older children were young and they were in high school, and all of them was going through, driver's ed, like all of them. And I know, right, Ron? And so I taught my kids how to drive just the same way that I do Farron. I taught them how to drive. I teach them things from the book, and then I teach them, skills when they're on the road. I'm a great driver, and I used to teach their friends. So their friend's mom would always say, wow, you got so much patience. Because my kids would always say, my mom will teach you. My mom is real good. You know, a teacher, she don't fuss at you and because most people that's teaching, especially teaching their children how to drive, they get frustrated. And so I would teach my kids and I would teach their friends. And their friends' parents would say, Gina, you could be a great driver's ed teacher. Like, you're really good. So I was thinking about doing that again now, because now that I have two that's going to be taking driver's ed, Farron and Farron. Both of them are going to be taking driver's ed. And I'm pretty sure, and some of their friends is going to be taking it too, and their parents probably don't have the time or really just don't want to be bothered. So I figured, maybe I'll just, take them for a few lessons myself Friday or Saturday when I'm not, I like to go. So when I take the kids driver's ed, I like to go early in the morning, early because no one's out, or late in the evening, like late. That's when I usually take the kids because they'll have the road, or we'll go in vacant parking lots, and drive. And I think I did a couple of videos where you saw where when I was teaching Benjamin, I think some of you guys remember when Benjamin was like 15, 16 years old and I was teaching him how to drive. And I was filming him back then. Benjamin was driving what was I thinking? I was letting Benjamin drive my Mercedes. Benjamin was practicing in my Mercedes. If you guys decide to go through my videos and look through the video, you'll see that video on there. And I was like, look at Benjamin driving a Mercedes. I don't know I must have been out of my mind. I must have been out of my mind. But he was a great driver, though. He was a great driver. It's a lot of people that's out here this morning. You would have thought with the rain and everything, it would actually, keep them in the house. But no. No, they're out. So, let me ask y'all a question. I know I watch the news and stuff a lot. Bush babies come on down. Tamika say Bush babies. Tamika, I like that. I like that. Oh, thank you, Rob. I don't know if you're talking to me of being a good mom or if you're talking to Tamika, but yeah, we're both good moms. Thank you. So I've been watching the news a lot. I watch it in the morning. I try not to watch a lot. Oh, me? Thank you, love. Thank you. Hey, Jay Parrish. How you doing? So, because the news can be depressing. So I try not to watch a lot of it, but I do. And have you guys seen or heard, they even had it on Facebook. I don't know if they had it on Instagram, but they had it all over social media about the Dominicans, and I think it was the Dominicans, the Haitians, where they were coming over and they were sending them back, and the Border Patrol people, the Border Patrol police, not people, the Border Patrol police were on horses and whooping these people with straps like they were slaves. Have y'all seen that? Good morning, Jordana. Good morning, Miss Gina Chatmons. Everybody have a nice day. You too, love. That pissed me off. And then they showed the news media, or the White House, where the guy asked the woman at the White House, where I'm sure you've seen the media of them on the horses, whooping the people. Like, do you think that's okay? And she's gonna say, well, unfortunately what, bitch? Unfortunately, why are they on horses whooping these people? These folks are tired, they're hungry, they're dirty, they came a very, very long way, and then y'all beating them like they slaves. It pissed me off. This is why I don't like watching the news. Miss Jean, news is so depressing. Yep, politics too. I'm so tired. Come, Jay Parrish, I don't even like to even mention or get involved in politics because, like you said, it is so depressing. It will have you, it literally will have you cursing out somebody. You will break up a friendship or your family. Tamika, you haven't seen it, girl, honey. I'm just telling you, you don't want to see it. You don't want to see it. It was so horrible. So horrible. You talking about children as well. They're beating. They're beating. The kid ran in the water. He couldn't have been no more than maybe 12, 13. He was under 15, looked like. And they were beating him and whooping him, and he ran back in the water from getting hit. Where we do that at? This, oh my Lord, I just don't understand. I don't understand. It's crazy. That broke me. I was just like, I was so angry. I was so mad. And it popped up. Let me tell you, it popped up on my timeline by accident when I was looking at it. I was like, oh, what is this? And I was looking at it and I was like, wow. Then, once they show one clip, you see other clips, and then they showed the news media clips and all of this kind of stuff. So I started watching that too. And it was crazy. Both parties, Republicans and Democrats, yes, demons these days. I can't tell the difference between them. Yep. This is why I don't understand. Like, if you're somebody, and you don't have to be anybody empowered or anything like that. Yeah, Tamika, that's very sad. You don't have to be somebody that's empowered or anything, but if you're someone, a mom, a dad, a parent, a friend, just a regular human being that cares, you should do something. Do something to help somebody to make it. We blow, let me tell you something, we blow so much money. We blow so much money on stuff that we don't eat. I'm guilty of it myself. Things that we don't even wear. Things that we don't even, let me tell you something. There was a mom that came, a grandmother, not a mom, a grandmother, okay? Came into my office yesterday. She was in tears. Her husband is sick. He's about to die. She said she really needs to put him in hospice. She said, but she can't put him in hospice because she needs his check. She needs his check to survive in order for them to live. Her niece or somebody, niece or granddaughter or someone, got their own issues. So this grandmother, 70, 80 years old, is taking care of a baby. You guys hear me? This baby got to be about maybe 5 months. 5 months. 4 or 5 months. This baby has to be. This old lady was walking around yesterday holding this baby. She came up to the office because she wanted to talk to the manager because she had received a 5-day notice. She only gets SSI, and her husband's check. So she said they only come on 2 different days monthly. And what she do is she pays what she can out of her check, and then she pays the remainder out of her husband's check. So she was very upset. She's like, what am I supposed to do? She was like, if I didn't get the kids, they would have went to DCFS. She said, I can't let these babies go to DCFS. They're my family. I understood that. I felt that. She said, they're my family. So I have to take care of them. She said, my husband, she said her husband should be in assisted living, but she said, I can't let him go there because she needs his check in order for them to live. I said, I understand. Nobody's there to help. She's helping other people. And she old. She old. She making it, barely making it, walking around. You guys, she broke down in my office yesterday. I was broken. I'm not even supposed to do this, but you guys know I do nonprofit. I help. That's all I used to do, was collect clothing and food and all this stuff. So I gave her my phone number. I said, I'm not supposed to do this, but I really want to help you. So I gave her my phone number. I told her to call me, and I would find some programs that would help her with the children, and even possibly try to get some rental assisted programs that could help her pay the rent, the back rent, because she's not behind a lot. She's not behind a lot, but she's like, no one's there to help her. This woman is old enough to be my mother. Are y'all listening to what I'm saying? She's old enough to be my mother. I could not imagine my mother having to take care of my grandson. I couldn't imagine that, because nobody else would take them. And you trying to keep them from going into DCFS. And wait a minute, she ain't got one baby she taking care of, y'all. She taking care of 2 babies. Has to be about maybe 3 years old or something like that. 4. Yes. Very sad. This is what we do to our elderly. Is this what we do to our elderly? The only reason, see, people talk a lot of shit about me having a lot of kids. Let me tell you this. I have 9 children, okay? I have 9 children, and I'm close to all of my children. But even if I wasn't close, I have 9 children. It's 7 days in a week. Even if each one of my children came to check on me one day, that's all they got to do is take one day out of their week. One day out of their week. If each one of them did, somebody gonna get a day off. Somebody's gonna get a day off, okay? 2 of them is gonna get a day off, because it's only 7 days in a week, and I got 9 kids. I told my children, and I tell them this every time I talk to them. When I become that senior that needs assistance and everything, it should be no reason why. And I don't want to go to assisted living. I don't want to go to no old folks home. I want to be in my own place. There should be no reason why not one of my children should be able to come. Did you check on mom? Did you go see if mom, got food in the fridge? Do mom got clean clothes? Did you go over there and see if mom got clean clothes? And this and that. I told my children, there is no way. There is no, and I look, I don't have no man, I don't have nobody, okay? But there is no way that I should go without, that I should have to worry about any goddamn thing. And I got 9 kids, and it's 7 days in a week, when all of them can just take one day out their week. Ain't no way. So people can talk about my children and how many I got. Miss G, I adore you. You are a beautiful lady. Thank you. And you say you don't want 9 kids. Look, that wasn't my plan. It was God's plan. That wasn't my plan. That was God's plan. But you know what? I made it work. I did what I had to do. I took care of my babies. You glad that? Because when I tell you, Ra, and I've been doing home health care a long time, and when I see this kind of situation where no family is coming around, no family is helping, like, you mean to tell me there was nobody else? And it couldn't have been nobody else, because if it had been, that could have took her baby. I feel that. But, I had mines. I did everything that in my power to make sure I took care of my kids. I did what was right. They were always with me. My children, anybody else, I always gave them what they need. Now, they might have not always had what they wanted. So that just broke my heart, because this grandmother is taking care of these babies, plus her sick husband. And there is no one to help her, and nobody was trying to help her. And now she's on the verge of being evicted. And she's like, where am I? She says they're going to evict the old lady, her husband, and these babies. This is what she said. Broke my heart. I said, let me give you my number. I'm going to see what it is that I can do. And if I had the money, if I would have had the money, I would have paid it. I would have paid it for her. I would have paid it for her. Cause that's just, it's set. This is one of the reasons why every year, Christmas, around Christmas time, when I ask people, to donate and help, buy blankets and buy food and stuff like that, I always ask the business owners. And I know a lot of people have went out of business now, so it's really hard. I didn't get to do it last year or the year before that because a lot of other people are having it hard. But I used to always ask the business owners, can you adopt a family? Can you adopt a family? And when they adopted that family, they would either help pay some of the rent. If they could pay all the rent, maybe just pay 1 month's rent for the family. Y'all, he almost hit me. Jesus Christ. Speeding in this old raggedy truck, and he almost hit me. I wouldn't have been going to work. And I would ask them to maybe buy the family food, buy them clothing, just help them out a little bit, because y'all really don't know how hard people got it. It ain't all young people. It's not always young people. It's older people. It's grandmas that's going through some stuff too. And this grandma going through this, that just broke my heart. Well, I feel for them. They should be resting. Yes, they've raised theirs. Yep, Jordana, you're so right. Jay Perry said, you took care of them. They remember. My kids tell me all the time about their childhood memories. We laughed often about something every day, and they share with their own children. That exactly. God is covering you. At Jordana, you're right. Yeah, my kids, we talk about stuff. They talk about, with the other children, a lot of the crazy stuff that I did when they got in trouble, how I used to fuss at them, just a lot of, growing up. And they talk about how they literally enjoyed their lives growing up. They talked about how we would always have family dinners together. I made my kid, honey, we sat at the table. Do you hear me? Me and all 9 of them babies. I cook dinner every day. I don't do that now, but I used to cook every single day. My kids come home from school, dinner was already made. I literally was like my mom. I would go to bed at like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, I would go to bed, and I would get up at 5 a.m. 5 a.m. I would get up just so I can make breakfast, because my kids didn't have cereal or milk unless they asked for cereal or milk. Every morning I got up, made them pancakes, sausages, oatmeal, grits. Every day they had a great breakfast. They had lunch at school, and then when they came home, I would be cooking dinner. And even the bus driver, Angel's bus driver that used to pick her up, because her and the twins, the bus driver would pick them up right at our house, and the bus driver would come like around 6:30, 7 a.m. to pick them up, take them to daycare or a Head Start or whatever it was that they were in at the time. And I would always have a hot cup of coffee for her every single morning. I would go out to the bus, and we would have coffee or cocoa and a donut or a Danish. We would ask the bus drivers what it was that they wanted, that they liked. We were good to our bus drivers. And now, did y'all hear that it's a huge shortage of bus drivers? Like, these bus drivers, they ain't go back to work. It's a huge shortage of bus drivers. They were showing on the news out in California where a bus driver, a school had to rent a bus. There was no bus drivers, girl. They rented a party bus. They rented a party bus for these kids to go on a field trip. It had stripper poles and everything on it for these kids. I just shook my head, but you got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. And it's right there. That was sad, though. That senior mom, grandma, that, like you said, should have been relaxing and living her life, but she's raising babies. Ain't no telling how many years she got left. Her husband right now is going through some things, and she's the only valuable person that's there to help take care of everybody. It's my mother lives in Atlanta, and my mother is in an assisted living. My son went out there and we had to move her out of her house, and she had to go there because my mom has seizures all the time, and my nephews and them was no longer living with her. And so she was living by herself, and she was still having seizures. One day, I think they said the mailman or somebody came and she didn't answer the door, and they was used to her answer the door. They called the apartment people, and my mom was in there on the floor. So that means that this lady, she can't live by herself. She has to live with either one of us, or she had to go. And she's not coming back to Chicago because her seizures are so bad because of our weather. Our cold weather, the way our weather fluctuates, and that would trigger her seizures. So that's why she stayed in Atlanta, because the weather is warmer and she has very few seizures. But my mother is not in no, she's not in no health enough to where she could take care of a new baby, somebody's baby, you know. And that yesterday, y'all, that just hurt me. It just hurt me. So literally, I said, look, if you, all of the what's the name people was here, I said, if you need assistance and want me to help you, I said, please, 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 please contact me, and I would do what I can do. If I don't do nothing else, if I can't do anything else, the one thing that I can do is I know how to help somebody. Excuse me. All right. My unadopted 6 of BB King's great nieces and nephews. Wow, because his sister couldn't take care of all her daughter's kids. She's too elderly to take care of them all those kids. Wow, Tamika, that's a blessing. Jordana said, I love watching you and the kids. My family, including mom, are knocks, and watching you gives a warm feeling. You're a great mom and a joy to engage with. Thank you, Jordana. Mwah, thank you. Bench Thinker says, you're nurturing Queen Gina. Thank you, love. Jordana said, wow, Tamika, that's very noble of her. Yes, because don't nobody do that. Don't nobody do that. That's, man, when you, that's a blessing. That is a blessing, okay? Okay, let me clock in. I clocked out yesterday on time. Save. You clocked in at 8:57 a.m. My phone did something. I guess it's letting me know. Oh, yeah, you're clocked in. You're good, mama. So I'm all good. All right, guys. I am about to. I haven't even had my ice. Y'all know me. Okay. I got to get my mask. I got my mask and everything. And now I'm about to head in. I got to get ready for my day. Hopefully it's gonna be a good day. I'm not gonna say hopefully. I'm gonna claim it and speak it into existence. We're gonna have a wonderful day. You guys have a wonderful, blessed, awesome, amazing, sunshine day. I love you guys. Thank you for listening to me. Y'all know I be chatterbox, but I love sharing with you guys. And y'all definitely gonna see me. Y'all know me and the children are going to the Great America Fright Fest. So I will definitely be filming and going live out there. Okay? All right. I love you guys. I see you later. Ta-ta for now.